Alright, let's get to it. Disable. Alright, let's get to it. And hello everyone, welcome to another Genshin Impact stream. On this lovely Saturday, soon to be afternoon in like 12 minutes, but still morning, so we're still in the morning. I'm doing alright, Foxy, thank you for asking. So, yesterday was Fischl's birthday. You know, happy birthday to Fischl, but man was I exhausted. I did not feel like playing for too long. And I also have to return Fischl's artifacts to her. Pretty much. But I hope you're all doing well. Was a Nat Feather. I'm just reorganizing everyone's stuff. Hey Derek, what's up? I'm just reorganizing everyone's artifacts because I forgot to. Crit damage. Physical goblet. Need to switch with that. And I think Razor is good to go as well, yeah? Yeah, he's good. Alright. Good to go. Otherwise, hope everyone's doing pretty good on this lovely Saturday. We are now only just a few more days in for what would be version 2.7 and Yelan's banner drop. So I'm very excited for that. The game plan for today is usual, I guess. There's not much of a change. We still have the Domain of Mastery going on, so we're going to take advantage of that. Yeah, Overflowing Mastery still on. I just need to see what kind of talent books are available so we can see what we can get. Ballad, I don't need that for anyone just yet. Gold, I have plenty. I guess we can just default to Inazuma. No, actually, we don't need Teachings of Light. Who needs gold? The book thing is coming back? Alright, so Archon Story Quest, Perilous Trail, looking nice. Pre-install function, of course. We'll look at the event wishes once we get there. Story Quest, Boost Bundle. Okay. The Jumbo Ore. Oh, and the instructional bundle. This is actually a pretty decent one. When will this last? Until from version to 16. Alright, so I'll hold off on buying this for now. I don't need it yet, but it's there. That's good. And the Battle Pass returns. Good. So, obviously, I'll be getting the Battle Pass again, because it's just a nice source of resources, pretty much. I don't know which Battle Pass weapon to refine, though. Probably Black Sword to R5, then we'll start on something else. Hey, VP, what's up? Alright, so while we're here, let's talk about We're just about to talk about that, Foxy. We are getting Yelan and Xiao first half, along with their weapons. I mean, they're obviously get the drop boost, but it's probably going to be the 0.6% as usual, so nothing to be surprised about. Yeah, usual. So, the banners we have are Yelan, with Barbara, Noelle, and Yanfei, and Xiao with the same. Interesting 4 stars, either through leaks or guessing for many people. It's interesting, I guess. I mean, Barbara is kind of dead weight if you have her at C6. Yanfei and Noelle do benefit from their constellations a little bit, so I mean, these two aren't bad at all. I'm close to getting a tank Fae. I need C4, which is one more constellation, so I wouldn't mind. But Yelan's the big prize here. And then Xiao, obviously, he's Xiao, doing his thing. It's interesting though, because like if you give him the Vermilion set, energy recharge stands with attack percent, I guess you can justify running Tank Fae here if you get her to C4. You like C4 Thrilling Tales. It's useful. Allows Xiao to be safe. But weapon banner. Whew, weapon banner. It's always something. Like everything but the Eye of Perception for the 4-star selection is really good, actually. The Sacrificial Bow and Sacrificial Sword are solid, obviously for Xingqiu, and I guess they're trying to give like a consolation prize. If you don't get the Aqua Simulacra within a budget, or, you know, if you do get the Aqua Simulacra, then you have something to fall back on for your other bow characters. So I guess the Sacrificial Bow will be to Yelan what Sac Sword is to Xingqiu. That's what I'm thinking. Because it allows you to use the elemental skill twice. So yeah, I guess so. If you build her with a lot of energy recharge, it won't be too bad. Lithic Spear, interesting 4-star choice. It's probably for Xiao. If you pair Xiao with like Yanfei, like an interesting Liyue team, I think. Give me a second. Interesting Liyue team would be something like we have Xiao, we have, let's say, Xiangling, Yanfei, and then you toss in someone like a who would you toss in? Liyue character. Xingqiu, I guess? I don't know how you would do Xingqiu, but I think the more ideal version would be like you toss in, say, Xiao, Zhongli. I'll be doing commissions, yeah, but just talking about team compositions here. Real quick about the weapon banner. Jean is good when you get her up to like C4, but obviously with Favonius, she works as an amazing battery for Xiao regardless. So let's say you run 2 Geo characters, like say Zhongli, and you give Ningguang, say, Prototype Amber or Thrilling Tales, and then you run a Jean.
Understood.
Right? That is 3 Liyue characters with Lithic Spear. Right? And so I have Blackcliff Polearm. That gives me crit damage. If I were to give my Xiao the Lithic Spear, R4, so instead of 70 220, it's 88 169, which is nice. So pretty much Shao just gained almost 19-20% crit rate just from having two other characters from Liyue, if we include himself. So this is actually a solid weapon at higher refinements, but you're only going to really use this with other Liyue characters. And it kind of restricts your team building by a lot. Because, like, if you want to incorporate the Pyro resonance with this, and go, say, instead of Zhongli and Ningguang for Geo resonance, you want to go, say, Yanfei and Xiangling. You know, Xiangling can be a sub DPS. Yanfei can act as, if you get her to Constellation 4, Prototype Amber with full HP artifacts, energy recharge. She can be an excellent shielder for Xiao. And then, you know, Jean is Jean. I guess this would only be awkward because Xiangling also is energy hungry. So you wouldn't be able to use her as a sub DPS that much. Unless you go all in on energy recharge. So this is also like a double Animo, double Pyro. Or you could go double Animo, double Geo. For some interesting team comps.
Let's make haste.
Amber is one of the rarest characters in the game, yeah. Same with Lisa and Kaya. But yeah, I just wanted to point out the possibilities of having Lithic Spear on Xiao. Because now his attack is all the way up to 2200, almost 2300. Just because we have 2 extra characters from Liyue. So you can definitely make use of this with his new artifact set, the Vermilion Hereafter. You know, I'm just saying, these are some really good pieces here. Or rather good options with the pieces that you can get from the Vermilion Hereafter. But as always, you know, if you don't have a lot of Liyue characters immediately, then Blackcliff Polearm is still his go-to. Even though you do lose some of the consistency and attack, I think. Yeah, you do lose a bit of attack. Or a lot of attack, actually. I went down 600. That is a lot of attack, actually. Interesting to note. But regardless, if we're going back to the weapon banner, Favonia's Greatsword is solid on Noelle. Allows her to get energy particles on critical hits. You know, it's a solid weapon. Truth or Dare? I mean, I don't know. And Eye of Perception just sucks, just to get that out there. It's not a good attack percent cap. I mean, it's decent-ish, but there's better. It feels like a dead weapon, pretty much. And I guess, Dare, I guess. Hit me with that Dare. And obviously we have Aqua Simulacra and the Primordial Jade Wing Spear as the featured weapons. So, Primordial Jade being Xiao's signature weapon, and Aqua Simulacra obviously being Yelan's signature weapon. I think the official details are out right now, so I'll take a look at Aqua Simulacra. It should be on Twitter, I think. I have to check. Yes, it is. So, Aqua Simulacra. I will have a condition to pull on this banner, Derek. I'll have a condition. Because obviously I still I paid my rent, so I'll have to wait until next week to do it. And I also have to focus on my my commute fees. So we'll see what happens, because I'll be able to get my paycheck in the next 2 weeks, so I'll have some, but we'll have to see. The only time I'll consider pulling is if and only if I get Yelan early. I have her guaranteed, but it just depends if I get her early or not. So I pulled up Aqua Simulacra. It is a bow type weapon, crit damage substat. It's practically, it is Ito's weapon because it's 88.2% with a low base attack. It doesn't matter because, Yelan scales off of HP, and it looks like this weapon increases that. So its passive ability is Lisa and Kokomi only in Anakumo Peak. Alright, so... And hello, Huta, welcome. Anakumo Peak. You mean the Electro Immune boss? I might as well just bring Kokomi. Lisa will be useless. I'm being serious. It's immune to Electro, so I might as well just bring Kokomi. Anyways, Aqua Simulacra, HP is increased by 16%. When there are opponents nearby, the damage dealt is increased by 20%. It will take effect whether this character is on field or not. It's a short, simple passive. Amber will die, pretty much. Nothing I can do about that. I'll consider it. But yeah, Aqua Simulacra seems to be obviously short and simple, to the point, very built for Yelan, obviously. But the crit damage substat could be useful for other off-field bow characters. Some that come into mind will be like Fenty. If you just pop the burst and leave, more damage dealt in his ultimate. Then Fischl, pop her Oz, then leave the field. It's decent enough. I don't know about other bow characters, honestly. I can't think of any. I mean, Coco is healer, but Amber is 40. So I gotta dodge. Or just let Kokomi deal the damage. So yeah, Aqua Simulacra, quick review. It uses something from Guyun. It uses Liyue weapon materials, obviously. Then it uses the brand new Shadowy Husk material, and then it uses Specters. So that's going to be gross. That's going to be pretty gross. Okay. Not bad, Aqua Simulacra. Not bad at all. I will take a look at the other weapon too real quick. We have Fading Twilight. Fading Twilight is the 4-star free weapon that we will be getting from version 2.7. I don't know. She's probably going to be sub DPS, Derek. Probably. She'll probably fulfill like second Xingqiu role. I don't know if I want to make her a DPS or not, or if it's even worth it. Anyway, Fading Twilight. 4-star bow. Energy recharge. Base attack of 565. Okay, increases damage dealt by a certain percentage, which will be doubled, which from 6, 10, 14 at R1 to 12, 20, 28 R5. And then when attacks hit the opponents, it will switch it to the next state every 7 seconds. And this effect can occur when the character is not on the field. Okay, it's not a bad weapon, it seems. So once again, uses Liyue materials, and actually all Liyue materials for Fading Twilight. It needs agents' knives. So basically, Fatui pyro agents can drop them. And scrolls, which are dropped by Samatrolls. I think I'm good on the enemy materials, because I rarely use them, and I destroy everyone on sight, so it's whatever. So I think we're good there. Fading Twilight seems to be a relatively okay-ish bow. Like, it's not bad. But obviously, if you have better, like, say, Favonius, Sacrificial, Stringless, then use those bows. But if you absolutely would love to try out this bow, which I will, personally, because I would love to do a comparison, then, yeah, just stick with what you have, personally. The energy recharge is kind of nice, though. It'll alleviate some problems with what Yelan might have or might not have. We'll have to see. Alright. Those are just my thoughts on the current weapons currently available. Just minimize all of these now. But I will only have one condition, that if I get Yelan early, then I will pull on the weapon banner. That's my only condition. Because now we are almost at 90 pulls. Yeah, pretty much we're getting really close to 90 pulls. So, you know, I will get my Yelan, but it just depends on whether or not we go to hard pity or not. What if I get 2? Then I don't know what I'll do. I don't know what I would do if I get 2 Yelans in a 10 pull. That just seems highly unlikely for me. Because about every other 5-star that I've gotten has, you know, it's always been on like one 10 pull or another. Never on the same. It's been like that for over a year. So, it could change. But I'm feeling that it's highly unlikely for me. We'll go to Dragon Spine first. Try to get that out of the way. Hey Lena, welcome to stream. I was just having a discussion about the weapon banner, because there's not much to discuss about the character banners. The character banners are solid, not too bad. Only downside would be Barbara if you have her C6, but even then, Noelle and Yanfei are amazing pickups.
Take flight.
And Xiao and Yelan are obviously really good.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Nice. But yeah, the weapon banner has solid 4 stars if you do plan on pulling it. Except for Eye of Perception. That's not a really good 4-star. In my opinion, if you have Dodoco Tails. Or Skyward Atlas from Standard. Because everyone will tend to get a 5-star from Standard eventually. And Atlas is just a really good 5-star weapon. Alright, so this one is the Ruin Guard again. Been getting this a lot lately. It's not bad. You had a dream that you had Kokomi? Interesting. I don't think I have a lot of Genshin dreams, to be honest. It's usually about like anime that I've watched or that I haven't watched in a while. Why are you on there, buddy?
Billowing surge! Rest and rebuild! Kamisato out! Sumetsu!
Silly goose, what are you doing on there? Alright, before I continue, I just need to go get some water. I will be back in just a few moments. Okay, I'm back. Treasure hoarders? Wait, what happened here? I missed quite a bit, but treasure hoarders aren't that bad to farm. There's a lot of them in the chasm now. They're on the above ground, underground. I mean, you got options. Or, you know, just be like me and never worry about them ever again. That's also another way. From what I've seen about the update, it's that the big patch we got was due to Hoyoverse doing some updates to how they're handling their assets. Like, I think they're going to be reducing the quality of some of their cutscenes to save up space. So pretty much the game will have to re-download those new assets and replace them. But after that, it should be going back to normal.
One with nature.
Whirling snow.
I think that was the explanation for it. If only at 7,000 Stardust. If only. But yeah, just to go back on that, the big update will only happen once, but then it'll go back to normal for usual updates. And hey, Random, how you doing? Just doing some dailies, talking about the banners that were released today. The weapon banner is in an interesting state. It's not good, it's not bad, it's alright. Obviously, it'll be amazing if you get Aqua Simulacra and then just leave.
Time to go.
So it just depends on how many bows you have and if you want to make Yelan do one specific task or not. I'm doing okay, Random. Thank you for asking.
Take flight.
Come on.
My opponent. Embrace the ice.
Alright. Daily commissions are complete. C3 Ayaka, nice. Good stuff. C4 is pretty much the ultimatum of Ayaka constellations. I think C3, C4 is like an excellent stopping point. Yes, another 18,000 more. Thank you. No more adventure rank XP. Feels bad. Feels weird. Just feels really weird. But regardless. I'm probably going to keep my Ayaka up to Constellation 4. Like, I don't want to pull for any more. Because her C6 is nice, but I don't find any use in it. I tried my luck for a C6, but Diluc said no. It put me back on the right track to get the new characters. So that's what we'll be doing. Alright, so let's take a look at where the ores will be for today. Regular Mondstadt route, regular Leeway route, then Seirai? Seirai route, okay. I guess so. It's only every couple seconds, but I guess at that time, you know, you would have already charged up her burst and killed everyone else, so. Am I gonna do Dear Truth or Dare? I don't know what you're talking about. I have totally forgotten. Like, I'm totally not ignoring it or anything. But we'll see. We'll see. You made a lot of chicken? Nice. And I guess speaking of farming for stuff, I might consider doing a bit of a crystal fly collection again, because I'm starting to go pretty low with my condensed. Yeah, sure thing, Foxy. Yeah, apparently I was dared to fight the world boss at Amakumo Peak with just Amber and Kokomi, or Traveler and Kokomi. Something along those lines. My Amber's level 40, by the way, so she will die.
Solidified.
And I don't care if Kokomi's a healer. The Thundery Manifestation just does a lot of damage, so always something to consider. I mean, I have Traveler built, but Amber technically can be built. I just have to switch off weapons and artifacts. It doesn't stop the fact that she's level 40 and paper thin. I mean, I guess I can go with Traveler. I'll just stick with Festering Desire as his weapon. Because I don't know if Mist Splitter will do anything, but it's whatever. Haven't used Kokomi Burst in over a month. I feel that. I feel that. I mean, I rarely use healers in the overworld unless I'm co-oping with others.
Let's find shelter, quick! Watering works on plants, but not slow.
Give me Sayu, up the stairs. I'm trying to think though. I guess it's just playing every day in this, you know, content drought before 2.7. It just made me very tired of playing Genshin, honestly. Like, honest to God, it did make me feel tired of playing. The only thing that's given me solace is just streaming the game, because if I were to just do my commissions regularly, do my everything regularly, I would be done in like at least an hour, and then I'd log off and just do whatever else.
Let's find shelter, quick! Watering works on plants, but not people.
Honest to God, that's what I would have done.
Solidified.
And I don't think I would have minded it, but it would have made me sad that I had to Or, you know, that I have to resort to very limited playtime with Genshin Impact. Farming Emblem? It's not a bad domain, I think. Alright, why is everyone suddenly asking for domain help? I mean, technically I do offer co-op assistance, but this is way too early. And I guess that's also interesting about co-op, because since the enemies scale up whenever I join someone else's world, it just feels weird, because you might as well just do it solo instead of having to deal with like twice the HP and damage effectively. Mobile editing software? Unfortunately, I'm not too familiar with that kind. Unfortunately not. Dr. Shao, what's up? And Luna, welcome to stream. I mean, to be fair, my routines take quite a bit, so if you guys are on North America, feel free to give each other a helping hand. It's not that I'm lazy, it's just that by the time I get there, I don't know if you'll still need the help or not. Just something I do. Overflow, nice. I think I might consider with the overflow talents. Amber, I think Amber needs Ballad, yeah? Because I'm going to be raising her after Yelan. And that would be a good idea. Having Genesis makes you feel disgusting. You'll get used to it, Jordan. Trust me. It's only a matter of time. Alright. I think I might just consider condensing my resin after the 3 runs. Maybe. Or I can do Blizzard. We'll have to... I can condense my resin, yeah. Because I don't really need to do any artifact domains immediately. And Overflow Mastery will end on Monday. It'll end on Monday, yeah? It'll end tomorrow, actually, so... I guess... Today will be the last day for Overflowing Mastery. It's not nice while it lasted. Good run. Definitely did help me with some books here and there, so I cannot complain. I guess what I can do is maybe on Sunday I can farm some talent books or just go for artifacts. I'll have to consider. Oh. Excuse me. Yeah, nothing there. It's gonna be a hit or miss, but I'll see. I have heard of Kinemaster though. I think I tried it out before, but I don't remember which version. I think it was pretty okay. Yeah, I think I tried to do like mobile, like editing, uploading at one point, but think it was just because of my phone storage and performance at like an earlier phone that I had that I don't think I pursued it. Hey Alan, what's up? Nothing there. Just doing the usual routine, taking it easy for today. Since we only have a few more days until 2.7 drops, and with that, Yelan. Actually, how many Primo Gems do I have? 1539, okay. So I'll be getting the 1600 that I would need tomorrow, which is cool. Premiere Pro Supremacy. Yeah. It's solid program.
Stabilize.
I don't think I tried out the mobile version though. I've only used the desktop one for quite a while. The only problem I have is just that it's not very optimized at times. It'll crash like a couple times over, depending on how much processing power you give it, or lack thereof. But I think that goes for any program. But I feel with Premiere Pro, it just happens a bit more often. Yeah, same here. Elon is quite literally around the corner, so very excited to pull her. Very excited for a character demo, actually. We just got the teaser. I do want to see how Elon will be presented in-game. Alright, I think we're good. Probably nothing over there, so we just go to the end. Only enough for 60? You'll probably get her. I just realized the name. Very nice. Understandable too. It's a very good name. For the upcoming banner. You're very welcome. Alright, last location for the good old ore. Then we'll go on artifact route, which will be in Liyue today. After that, we'll do a little bit of Domain of Mastery. I'll consider doing some Crystal Fly runs in some areas that I remember. I'll also look at an I'll look at the interactive map to see if there are any other better locations that I can find or add to my current list. Any things you can do for Primo Gems? Honestly, log in every day. Do your Spiral Abyss if you're able to. Floors 1 to 8, you know, they give out 2,400 Primos, which is solid. Never again, though, so treat them wisely. If you're able to do floors 9 through 12, that's just free 600. But even doing floors 9 and 10 is like a good 300. Floor 11 can give you 450. If you full clear it, 3 stars and all that. No, actually, I missed one. Did I miss one? No. And then, you know, just exploration, world quests, Archon quests, character story quests. They can give you primos. Make sure you stay on top of special limited time events, because they most likely will give you primo gems for completing specific events. You cannot do Spiral Abyss in co-op, Val. It has not been done at all, and they had the chance to since version 1.0. Only do that if you want to, Alan, because I already have Kazuha, so I obviously do want to get the newer characters, but if you need Kazuha more than Yelan, then just save. High and by. High and by. But yeah, Val, there is no Abyss co-op at all. Unfortunately. And going back to your question, what was it? Yelan lovers? Let me see. You can do world exploration, just finding chests in the open world. Yeah, open world exploration, world quests, character quests, Archon quests, hangouts actually give some primo gems. We got a good amount now since there's so many characters to go through. On your account, you forgot the password too? Dang. C0 DPS Kazuha. Elemental Mastery, Animo, crit with either EM Sword or Sacrificial Sword. A guaranteed Kazuha in 2 months. You probably won't be able to. Like, you can, if you use your pity on Yelan and you want to pull Kazuha, you probably would reach about half. But it's also going to depend on the events. So it's like they can get the account, but that would be if and only if, you know, Hoyo Versa customer support is on their side. Which a lot of the times is not the case, unfortunately. Alright, it is now time for artifacts. Hey Stephanie, welcome to stream. And I guess if you want to run full battle pass or like full hybrid, you can use the crit weapon from the battle pass, the black sword, and then run like crit damage circlet. You could do that, but I'm doing okay, Stephanie. Thank you for asking. We're just doing our usual routine before we move on into other things today. Yeah, same here, Yelan lovers. That was also my routine, just doing whatever the battle pass had. You know, fighting bosses, cooking stuff, wars, etc. That was about half my routine as well. And for many people too. I mean, hybrid Kazuha won't allow you to get the full benefit of Kazuha. It's like he works best as a full EM buffer just to make your entire team stronger. But due to the fact that there's rarely any animal buffers, just like C4 Gene and Zhongli Shred, it's like Kazuha will be kind of okay. But even then, you would need constellations to make him easier to work as a DPS. Famously enough, just Constellation 1 makes him a solid DPS. Or sub DPS. Save for Kazuha? I see. I also want the Dendro Archon, but I don't know. I don't want to skip any new characters first time and then have to consider like reruns. So I try to grab at least one character. Hey Sharky, welcome to stream. How much primos do I have saved up for a Yelan? I have 1539 primo gems. And I have over 80 I have 80 intertwined fates actually. So I am getting her, and also my last 5-star was D-Luke. So I'm getting her guaranteed no matter what happens. So that's just one thing I have to worry. So that's one less thing I have to worry about. I know I'll get her, so just taking it easy now. It's a breath of fresh air, really. You know, and fun fact, Yelan lovers, those were supposed to be for, or part of my C6 Ayaka funds, but realizing how far I had to go for C4 and Mistsplitter, I just kind of stopped and saved most of those wishes for Yelan. What if I go to 80 pity, then I don't pull on the weapon banner, Derek. That's it. We will save for Shinobu to snipe at least one copy of her. Oh. And then we just wait until the next character, or next 4-star character I would love to get, which would be Hazo. He seems like a fun guy. And mostly because I have multiple bow options already. I know Aqua Simulacra will be best in slot. I know the free-to-play weapon will be a solid alternative, kinda maybe. But I also have multiple gacha 4-stars already R5'd. Favonius bow, sacrificial, string. I think stringless is like R3. So if I can make use of that, sure, but we'll have to see. Oh, nice, Yelan lovers, nice. I mean, I would assume so, since, you know, her burst damage, similar to Xingqiu, or maybe it won't be similar to Xingqiu, but I would assume that if Xingqiu had a sword that allowed his burst damage to be increased, oh boy, that would be something. I'm kind of leaning towards Favonius Sacrificial for easier uptime on the burst versus big damage on burst, personally speaking, because that uptime will be important. 64 pity, no 5-star yet. Interesting. Yeah, it's true. C4 Ayaka has kind of become my ace in the hole now. So having another DPS is kind of eh. To be fair, it's kind of eh. Least priorities. Or it's lower in my priority list now. Okay. All right. Is Kazuha good? Absolutely. After Kazuha came out, let's say Yellen lovers, that I pretty much, whenever I make an elemental team, it's 3 characters plus Kazuha. Just to say. Because he has been in all of my teams ever since I got him. I can't imagine a team building without him. Just want one dream solvent? I feel ya. Yeah, the baby boar is nice. Alright. Oh. Grab that. Kokomi, welcome to stream. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for bringing the heals. Oh yeah, trust me, Jordan. Treasure hoarders are absolutely boring to farm. It's understandable. I kind of don't need to farm them anymore just because I have over 7,000 of them. So it feels kind of worthless to actively go out and farm. Farming Kazuha boss, nice. And nice, Stephanie, on the triple crown. Do you have the Mora for it? In the books? Yeah, I love Kazuha too. I've had him since his original release in 1.6. I pretty much hyped him up to no end. I did have to go swipey swipe to guarantee one copy of him though. I wasn't able to get his 5-star signature at that time, but just having Kazuha was more than enough.
Time to go.
Oh. Everything but Mora? Rip. I mean, Jordan can also join you. Don't forget that. If you can't join Jordan, Jordan can join you. But yeah, just farming for overworld enemy materials is just so tiring. Because I remember I did a specific route in Liyue for months on end. for like maybe 1 to 2 months. Well, not months on end. Probably like 1 to 2 months. And it got me a lot of the common materials that a lot of characters need, like Hilly Trail stuff, Treasure Hoarders, Fatuis, Ruin Guards. So I kind of didn't have a need to farm a lot of materials anymore. Yes, Christy. On the weekends, I always stream earlier just because I don't want to stream late at night. It's usually at around 12-ish, 11:50, 12 p.m. Eastern. Is when I start. Because I only stream at 7 p.m. when I come back from work. Which is, you know, that 7 p.m. is the usual time. Sometimes later, but, you know, that's the usual. But yeah, I think tomorrow or like after Memorial Day, I kind of have to figure out how many bus tickets or like yeah, how much money I need for commute for like bus tickets and other things. Cuz I need to do that for 2 weeks and then I'll just, you know, lay back and relax. Because I probably need to cut back on getting a lot of unnecessary food. As well. It's like I keep telling myself, you know, cut back on this and that, but just makes me want to go back on spend on some of the good stuff. Probably shouldn't do. Yeah, that's true. It'll also save me money. I mean, we'll see though. We'll see. It depends on how many polls it'll take for Yelan regardless. Excuse me. But yeah, once again on Monday, when the banner 2.7 will drop, it will be Memorial Day in the US of A. So
Snow that once adorned the world in silver.
it shall be. I will most likely be spending my time with family by then, once again. So, stream will not be at the usual time. I'll probably start it when the update immediately goes live. Or like about an hour or so when the update goes live, depending how much time I'll be spending. But don't expect a stream at like 7 p.m. Eastern on Monday.
Should look for a place to take shelter. I'll be fine, but we don't want you catching a cold.
That's nice, Derek. That's a lot of crit rate though. Oh yeah, I still gotta update Genshin too. That's gonna be interesting. Because I know I can update Genshin for mobile, that's fine. But I need to update my PC too. So probably when I come back home, I'll have to do that. And I also have to upload it on my laptop. So I got 3 places where I need to update Genshin. That'll be a pain to wait for, to say the least. Hey, avid reader. I'll probably be binge watching some show too. I don't know what yet though. Oh, I didn't have the Lumen Stone. Oops. I think we're almost done. Just the last 2. Alright, good to go. Actually, max currency. I mean, not a lot of people watch tons of anime. Yeah, most tend to stick with
This realm.
just the popular ones, or not at all, which is fine. Man, I still wish for the teapot to
If you ever had
let me add people back. I still wish. Oh yeah, Spy Family. Speaking of, I've been meaning to watch that, but I haven't yet. I've seen a lot of memes about it though, and I understand why people like it. All right, good to go. But yeah, I know that Spy Family is a pretty good show. Good manga too. I'll probably try to either read and or watch it whenever I can. Hang on. Just gonna turn off voices for the time being. The radiant spin crystals are used to play music in your teapot. They act as like music discs. You need to have like a special device in your teapot in order to play it. Because if you don't have it, then you can't do it. Do your dare? Alright, we'll do the dare. Let's get Traveler on. Yeah, Omnium was fine actually. But we'll give him his original Festering Desire. Kokomi. Yeah. Okay, Kokomi's ready too. Hey Neffy, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's get this one over with. Alright. Bring it on, big guy. Come on. Oh, there you are. Of course you dodged. Another 1600. Or 16,000, I should say. Oh, there's the first hit. Why not Mist Splitter? Because I know it'll do a lot of damage. I want to make this a challenge at least. Come on. It's like a Thunderbird. It looks more like a dragon, I think, kinda, but not really. I'll have to bring out Kokomi eventually, but there you are. Another crit. Of course he dodged it. Oh, took some damage there. That's fine. Do do do. Just taking a little jog. Took another hit. It's fine. Random lightning explosions. I don't think I got that far. Good damage. Trapped him in there. Oh. Good. Animo Traveler's interesting at the C6. Interesting. Ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Gotta be careful. Good. Nice. Do, 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 do. We're almost done. We're very close, yeah. It's kind of turned into a Traveler solo. Unknowingly. Nice. Yeah, that's the Thundering Manifestation. It's not bad. I mean, sorry that I didn't use you a lot, Kokomi, but you were more for emergency heals. Which is fine. Sure, I guess. That looks like it didn't go through. Oh well. There's not much to see, so have fun with it. Yeah. That was... It turned out to be a Traveler solo, but that's okay. I don't know if Val even saw it, but... Alright, that's done. Excuse me. I mean, I don't know what you needed, Derek, but whatever. It's time for us to do... Oh, the cat. I should have bought it out then, so then you wouldn't have purchased it. Oh well. Maybe next time. Let us do... Rose. Amber needs ballot, right? I think so. Amber. No, she needs freedom. And who needs ballad? I forgot. It's fine. It's so loud. Jeez. And hey, Delta, I'm doing alright. We're just about to maybe do either one more round of... What was it? One more round of talent books today. Or I might just go all in for artifacts with the remainder of the resin that I have right now. Because I can do 3 more condensed runs. Or I can do like maybe 3 runs of this, then 3 runs of artifact domain. I don't think I have Christy, no. Hey, Steph. How you doing? Yeah, we'll go for gold. Why not? And hello, Anne. Welcome to stream. Sleep is fine. I'd probably do the same. We'll go with the friendship team and go from there. Coughing still from your last stream? Alright. You haven't slept? That's pretty bad. Oh wow, solid, very solid for the gold. We got 2 purples in 1 run. Don't worry, Kokomi. That happens. My stream will always lag, no matter what. I've tried every fix under the sun. I've just accepted my fate. Alright, both are dead. Alright, we've got another purple. That's pretty good. And I think after this, I will go back to Heart of Depth. I mean, that's what rain will do, yeah. Oh. Stop. There we go. Thank you. Potential flower and blizzard. Good stuff, Steph. And hey, show edits. And last run we have purple. Nice. We got 4 purple runs in those 3, which is very good. Alright. Last thing we'll do before we open the floods on co-op. We'll use all of our resin on this. Or yeah, I think we'll hold off. We'll just use all of our resin on this. I'll bring Yoimiya today. Because why not? Alright, and go. $106K, nice. And we're done. Alright, cool. Thank you, Yoimiya. Thank you. Alright. Anyways. Just casual Yoimiya things. We always get a lot of flowers and feathers. I really want HP sands. Or a hydro goblet, that's good. Or an HP goblet, that's good. But can't get that for the life of me. Thank you for dying. Oh, hang on. Hey, Christies, how you doing? HP Sands, but it's garbage. Thank you, game. Love to see it. If you can give me another HP Sands that is less garbage, that would be incredible. Quite absolutely incredible. Alright, and last one. HP Sands, it's still garbage. Come on, game, you're just messing with me at this point. Just absolutely toying with me. We'll still keep trying, however, for the elusive HP sands now. Because apparently the game wants to give me everything but that. Which is a shame. And let's just go grab our ore. How much do we have of that? 1826, not bad. Who is Heart of Depth for? Heart of Depth is for child, technically. It can also be used for Ayato. DPS Mona if you have DPS Mona and Barbara if you have the appropriate setup. Can't think of anyone else that can fully utilize it. I guess Kokomi, if you want to make her personal damage higher. 2-piece set is useful for Xingqiu, combined with like Noblesse. Why am I farming it? Yelan also can benefit from Heart of Depth 2-piece bonus, which is 15% hydro damage, so that's why I'm farming it. Yelan can use 2-piece Heart of Depth with Tenacity, 4-piece Emblem of Severed Fate, 4-piece Noblesse if you want to make her a support, 2-piece Heart of Depth Noblesse to maximize her burst damage. Yelan is Hydro. We know this already. And Yoimiya is actually meant to be a DPS character, yes. Christy. Her kit's a bit clunky though, but she is a DPS character. I mean, to be fair, I thought everyone knew what element Yelan is. You know, it's in her art. I think Hoyoverse mentioned it in this current release and all that. Alright, so now that we've got it absolutely everything out of the way. Elemental, welcome to stream. It's technically Monday to Tuesday if it goes beyond the 5 hours scope. It also depends on the region you're in, because where I am in North America, it will start at 6 p.m. on Monday, Eastern Standard Time, and it should last until 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So in my case, it'll still be on Monday. However, you know, if people are sleeping when the update is going, then technically it's a Tuesday. So hyped for show? A lot of people are, yeah. Look at Discord for memes. Sure. Discord. Ah, yes, the baguette. See you in Shao, I mean, it's okay, but... And welcome back, Yellen lovers. Yoimiya go crazy? I mean, it's okay. She still has a 4-star weapon equipped. It's not her signature either, so I know she can do more damage. And also that was against cryo-infused enemies. So I think my highest with Yoimiya was like 80k, something like that. Maybe like 75, 80k was my highest hit. Excluding any like special domain buffs and whatnot. So I know she can do more. I am not full free to play, no. I am not. I mean, I don't know if I have their UID or not, show edits. And I'm pretty sure your friend's stuff is fine. I'll check anyway, though. To give you an example, Elemental, before 2.7 had its delay, I just pulled for C0 Ayaka and R5 Amenoma Kageuchi because I had prepared that for her. And I was like, okay, that's cool. Then the delay happened. Then this happened. Then this happened. So yeah. Definitely not free to play. I was at one point, became a low spender, but then Ayaka kind of gave me the full transformation. And hey Yoko, what's up? No, hang on. Yeah, a lot of stuff happened. Let's just say that. Did I miss a 0? Did you add an extra digit, Shao Edits? I'm going to assume you added an extra digit. Somewhere. Because it's not showing me the UID. Hello, Euro. Welcome to stream. Why do some characters have strange looking legs? I'm not too sure. Oh, Ayaka build. Ayaka build. She's currently rocking a 2-piece. It's not another server. They have the UID starting with 6, so it's North America. My Ayaka build at the moment, Yellen Lovers, is this. 45 or 46 if we're being technical about it, to 223, 120, 126 energy recharge. I'm just rounding up. We have Mist Splitter. I'm rocking 2-piece Blizzard, 2-piece attack, just because I don't have a good Blizzard set yet. Here are the stats. Constellation 4, 10, 8, 13. But yeah, shout out. It's send me the UID again. Okay, so here's the thing. There's probably an extra digit. Okay, now it's showing the correct thing. Okay. Weird. So what was it? Yoimiya, Ganyu, Ayaka? Sure. 70. Alright, what do they need? Stringless. Not a good weapon for her. Oh, I see. They're starting out in the artifact grind. Okay, understandable. Stringless again. Full Blizzard is fine. mean, if they're in North America, then yeah. Okay, so Blizzard Strayer on Ayaka is your best in slot. Harbinger of Dawn is fine. Yeah, just get the final Blizzard Strayer piece. Then you're good. Focus on crit damage and you're solid. Yoimiya, Ganyu do need some help. What adventure rank are they? 45, yeah, they're just starting on the artifact grind. I just have to say, just keep farming Blizzard for Ganyu Ayaka. Give Ganyu Prototype Crescent instead. And follow the same path as Ayaka for crit damage. See you later, Val. Focus on that for both of them. Yoimiya can go Gladiator Shimenawa or Crimson Witch Gladiator, depending on the substats. She doesn't need to go full Crimson Witch, because she can't fully utilize it anyway. Otherwise, your friend's doing fine. And I don't really do a lot of account reviews, Elminol. It's just because, I don't know. Not a lot of people ask for it, and usually when they do ask for it, I'm usually coming home late and I'm tired and I don't feel like doing it. Now that I have the time. Shame that I went to defense a couple times, but alright. That's a no. That's a no. You can only go attack percent if you have high crit damage. Yeah, so pretty much you're going to have to rework all of your Blizzard pieces. You need to get crit damage on your flower. You can ignore crit rate if you're going full Blizzard on substats, because if you have full Blizzard, double cryo, it'll be like 55% extra crit rate, so that's fine. At most, you'll need maybe 30 to 40% to fully utilize it. If you have a Rosario with you that's built on crit rate transfer, maximum of 15%, then you can drop that down to maybe 30% crit rate. This other's fine. This has to be attack percent. This has to be cryo. This has to be crit damage. Or you can also go attack percent for now. That's fine. For Shao, you've been debating whether to grind full Viridescent. You do not go full Viridescent for Shao. You go either 2 Viridescent, 2 attack, or you go all in for 4-piece Vermilion. If you do not have an already good 2-piece Viridescent attack percent set. You see, Elminol, I can do it, but you have to be a North America server. Because I only have a North America account. But yeah, Yellow Lovers, you just have to rework your Sands, your Goblet, and your Circlet. You can only go attack percent Circlet if the crit substats are really good and you can afford it. I mean, if you want to send it, sure. I don't mind. I'm still waiting for Hoyoverse to increase the friends list. I really am. I'm getting tired of not being able to add people. It sucks. Alright. I mean, to be fair, there's like a lot of other streamers, a lot of other videos you can watch, so I don't know if an account review is still valuable or not. Especially with the quality of life update coming up with 2.7, where you can see talent priorities and artifact priorities in the character menu screen. So pretty much what I'm doing will effectively become useless, since you can just look at it in game. For Ganyu, highly recommended set would be Blizzard Strayer if you're also farming for other cryo DPS characters. Melt is fine if you have a good shielder and strong pyro application, so like Xiangling and Bennett. Or like Xiangling and, yeah. Xiangling pretty much makes it work. And you need to have a strong shielder to make sure that Ganyu doesn't die. I feel the same way too, Anne. Feel the same way. No problem. So, Elminol. What am I looking at? I don't know, Christy, but it's nice for in-game. You swap off pieces between characters. So pretty much Welkin only. Okay. It's not exactly full free to play, but whatever. See you later, Kokomi. Thank you for stopping by. But Elminol, what do you need this account review for? You know, what are you looking to enhance about these characters that I'm looking at? Alright, decent-ish enough. You need to get some higher crit rate though, if you're using burst only. Wolf's Gravestone is fine. Almost 60. Crit rate without crit rate weapons pretty solid. Okay. Not bad. This is your off piece, okay. I can see why. That's very good. You got like 10% crit rate. That's very good. No physical damage, okay. Could be better. There's the crit rate circlet. Consolation, 0. 888. 888, C0. Crimson Witch, yep. Solid. This needs to be Pyro. Or another HP. Dragon's Bane, solid weapon. 50 to 160, not bad. $45, 183, 212, not bad. The catch. Staff of Homa, okay, not bad. Is Shao worth for Abyss? Depends on the enemy lineup, Yoku, and as well as your investment on Shao. Because if your Shao kind of sucks, he's going to suck for the entire Abyss. Your pieces for Raiden are solid. Yeah. Blackcliff, okay. I see the swapping off here. But I assume you run 2-piece Gladiator, 2-piece Blizzard. New Hourglass? I'll take a look at it, Alien Lovers. You have catch? Alright. I already see your first problem. Need to give some pieces to Yai. Okay. Attack percent on the sands, and then Electro on the goblet. Because I don't know who you're swapping off with. 67 to 1, almost 120. That's okay. 1 to 2 ratio. Blackcliff Slasher. The good thing about Ito is that defense technically counts as crit damage for him, so that's a lot of energy recharge, though. That could be good for Goro. He would need a defense Sands here. Crit. Could use a little bit of work. The young Bennett. I assume he's just going to attack build. Skyward Blade, 4-piece Noblesse, C5. Good. I'll say your characters are okay. You just need to build up Yai, Aimless Bow. Good. Shimenawa, Heart of Depth. Not bad. Very solid. I see that you put a lot of love for your child. That is HP. Never mind. I take that back. Attack percent Goblet's solid. Crit Helmet's fine. You need to get attack percent on child there. On child here. So pretty much your characters are fine. You provided good investment for them. You just need to get yourself a decent to okay set on your sub DPS and focus all in on your main DPS for Abyss. Because Raiden, Yai, Eula, Bennett can absolutely destroy one side of the Abyss. Hu Tao, Xingqiu, Animo character, and Shielder can destroy the other side of the Abyss. So, you're okay. You just gotta give your characters their things. You know, you can't leave them empty. You know, like Yai here. You gotta give her stuff. Otherwise, give the catch to Raiden. Give Hu Tao Staff of Homa. run HP crit if you want to stop farming, or go HP pyro crit. All right, that's pretty decent account. Elemental. I don't think it updated yet, so I'll look at yours. I'll look at yours later. I mean, I can show you what a what an 11-2 clear would look like. Because, I mean, I have mine 36 start again. And Abyss will reset next week, so we can bring in Yelon and see how she does. (11-2) is this floor. It is annoying. I will most likely do that, Mate, yeah. Before I continue, I'm just going to get myself a little bit of snacks, so I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. And just to answer a couple of questions, Vermilion is good on Shell, not on Hu Tao, Christy. Because Vermilion 4-piece is for continuous HP drain, and Hu Tao only drains her HP once. R3 Amenoma is better than Flute for Ayaka, by the way. Just provides a much nicer passive. I don't know if Elmanol is still here or not. Just let me know if you are. The question is, am I still even live? Because I feel like sometimes the preview window doesn't update. Yep, there we go. It's updated now. Am I AR60? Yes, I am. Alright, so Elmanol. I will ask you what you usually run for floor 11. First of all, and I'll see if I can recreate it. It took me like over a year to get to 60 because of how much XP is required. So you're not gonna see that for a long time. Coswell will make it half easier. Level 90 R3 Amenoma. Yeah, that's the thing, Nick. It's not about the damage from the Amenoma, it's about its utility. Because then you can rearrange your artifacts in a way that you can gain energy from the Amenoma in addition to Ayaka, another cryo support. So then you can focus more on attack and then crit stats instead of energy recharge. So if you feel like you're doing less damage, it's probably because of artifacts, most likely. Hu Tao, Xingqiu, Bennett, Kazuha. Raiden, Eula, Diona, yeah, okay. I'll just adjust my characters then. Eula, I'll be using, I think I have... I don't think I have another crit claymore. I mean, I do. But I have to switch. So in my case, my Eula will be using Serpent Spine, R5. So a low spender build. There. Raiden, I'll switch off with the catch. Just to make it fair. Question, Elmanol. Do you happen to have Toma? At all? Or no? I'll switch you off with Witzith. My Yai is running 2-piece gladiator, 2-piece emblem. So so it'll be a little different from yours. Raiden is also running full emblem set. And then Diona's built. I don't need to worry about her. Hu Tao, I'll bring Dragon's Bane, just to be fair. Artifacts, Crimson Witch. Oh, I swapped off with Bennett, that's right. Let's get Bennett fully geared. First and foremost. Alright, we have full Crimson Witch now. Bennett. Good. Oh, you use Homa on her. Oh, right, you switched pieces. Okay, so we can still rock Staff of Homa. Okay. So Staff of Homa. Raiden will have the catch to show you the potential of what can happen. Okay, so a good team for Hu Tao is actually, if you switch off Bennett with Toma, then you can save your Bennett for like the other half. But you need to have like a good amount of HP on him though, which is pretty tough. Yeah, because I have Emblem Tenacity on him at this very moment. Black Tassel build is ideal. You have like almost 30k. Yeah, IAS design is pretty fun. The only problem, Elemental, is that mine is Constellation 4. So he actually gets his burst up a lot faster, has some decent energy recharge. So I'll have consistency on my side, but he can work at C0, just have to be careful with him. Xingqiu should have his usual artifacts. Kazuha should have his usual artifacts, unless I'm still running Freedom Sworn. For Kazuha, I'll just put him back on Iron Sting. My Kazuha is on full Elemental Mastery, so there's that. Yeah, that's what Hilly Churls do. That's 412. Alright, so first half will be Hu Tao, Xingqiu, Kazuha, Toma. Second half will be Eula, Diona, Raiden, Yai. This would be your team setup for both halves. Or would it be in the opposite? Alright, my first recommendation to you is maybe swap them. Because if we go into opponent details and we go past Chamber 2, you'll be fighting against these Electro Rift Hounds. And if they do not have like any electro applied to them, they'll just be naturally resistant to all other types of damage. I'm just saying, if you want to stick with that, then we can stick with that. But yeah, let's just go for a test run. See how it might be played. So first one, elemental skill damage, HP max on this abyss is really good. Yeah, I just had some ice cream delta. It's pretty good. One. Where is the last one? There you are. There we go. But that would technically be a first half with Hu Tao. Since you have Kazuha, the grouping is a lot easier. But for second half, make sure to go for range characters. Good. Is Ayaka with Yelan good? Don't know, but we'll see. Make sure to attack with Raiden. Always go after the ranged. Do you have it to have another Animo character by any chance? Or no? I mean, honestly, I forgot to use Yai. I totally forgot to use her. Oh, we'll try that again. Maybe playing it a little better on the first half, but... C5 Sucrose, okay. That could be useful for the second half. We'll see. Could be useful for the first half too, actually. Here we go. One, two. Where's the other guy? There you are. Thank you for dying. Alright, so we took a bit of damage, unfortunately, but it is how it is. Go. Yeah, we lost it again, so... Alright, I'll recommend a switch right here. First half, bring Hu Tao, Xingqiu, Sucrose, and you can bring like Bennett or whatever. But I would recommend Toma here because of what I'm going to suggest for the second half. Second half, Raiden, Yai, Kazuha, Bennett. We're going for a like hyper carry version team, kind of. We're going to go for elemental skill damage here instead. All right. If you have sacrificial fragments, come on. 1, 2. Get rid of the Samatrolls, by the way, if you can. There we go. Now with this floor, if you bring this setup without messing up the initial hit, all right. Here we go. Good. And done. What is acceptable damage? Depends. And hey, Casserole, welcome back. Or, I don't know if you left. Because I know you were doing something else, but also hello, Lee. How you doing? All right, chamber 2, floor 11. We'll go for since you're using Hu Tao. HP is fine. One. Oh. Go. All right. And note that my Hu Tao is triple crowned, so you may not get this type of damage immediately. Oh. There we go. Oh, immune. Yeah, Castrol, I'm just showing Elminal the potential of some of his characters. So yeah, that would be floor 11 too. Just note that I have higher talent levels. So if you want to do that, go ahead, but you can probably do it with level 8s. It's totally fine. It's just that once you get Toma to a higher level and free Bennett up for a higher level Raiden, it'll make your second half a lot faster. For chamber 2 and first and second half, but now we're up to chamber 3 already. One, two. Come on. Yeah, so pretty much with Constellation 4 Toma, that's how I'm getting these smooth rotations. If you don't have Constellation 4, this will be a little tough. And then Sucrose will most likely finish them. I'll take my time here. are you at?
Transgressions. This is Her Majesty's gift.
2, 3. So yeah, Elminol, if you have any questions about how the heck I did any of that, feel free to ask. But TLDR, by having Toma on your first half and Sucrose, you free up Kazuha and Bennett to do that for your second half. I guess you don't even need to switch. You'll be perfectly fine. For Sucrose, you just need to level her up to 70. Or actually level her up to 90. Give her sacrificial fragments. 4-piece viridescent. You don't need to level up her talents. Or bare minimum, level 70, sacrificial fragments, or thrilling tales is fine. And I technically downgraded all of my weapons too. Yeah, I technically downgraded all of my weapons. Except for like Homa. Hey, Dollar Store, what's up? Yeah, that is what your team is capable of. You probably just need to run it back a few times, though, if you're uncomfortable with it. But yeah, against this version, or this rotation of floor 11, if you're running Toma with Hu Tao, you have to be careful of the Rift Hounds on Chamber 3. Because if you get hit too many times, you'll lose too much HP, and your characters will start to die. Unless you have Hu Tao bursts ready to go, then you can alleviate that. But yeah, try not to get hit by too many Rift Hounds. And for the Fatui agent, get rid of the one that creates the Pyro Circle. That'll be annoying. Then for the second half, Raiden, Yai, Kazuha, Bennett, it works by itself, you know. Sub DPS damage, Bennett, Kazuha creating the Pyro Swirl, Overload for free. Even though it's a bit annoying, but it works for a reason. It's just instant decimation with that setup. So I mean, if you have any further questions, just let me know. I'll be happy to answer them. Or if my demonstration was just good enough for you to see, then yeah. Yeah, no problem. I kind of just sleep through Abyss now, to be honest. It feels like a checklist, so anybody asking for help against any of the floors is pretty nice, or feels pretty nice. Okay, so what now? I was going to do. I mean, I guess we can do Noel hangout today, or we can hold off on that for later. How many do we have to do? Two left. Two routes left. Okay. So we'll be done with Noel pretty much by Memorial Day, effectively. If I choose not to do it today, then we can move on to either doing another character hangout or waiting until Kuki Shinobu and then use her as the latest hangout. Because so far we got 5 hangouts done out of this big list. Yeah, and that would be a good idea. I lost my Ganyu 50-50 to Chi-Chi on her very first run, Elminal. It was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Absolutely, you know, Hu Tao with Zhongli is just indestructible. If I had Ganyu, I wouldn't have pulled for Ayaka Delta, to put it that way. If I had Ganyu, I would have pulled for her constellations, got C0 Ayaka, and then saved up for Yelan, you know? Good build for support Xingqiu. 2-piece Heart of Depth, 2-piece Noblesse. If you're using him as a Noblesse activator, 4-piece. If you're using him for burst damage, 4-piece Emblem. Or 2-piece Emblem, 2-piece Heart of Depth for good middle ground. Christy. Scale of 1 to 10. Before the delay, I would have given it like a 9 or an 8, but now it's like more of a 7 to 8. Cause like I'm still excited, but I'm less so. For Hu Tao's elemental skill, Xingqiu won't be able to do anything to buff Hu Tao's skill. Like, except for applying Hydro, sure, but other than that, nothing. In terms of damage buffing. Yeah, exactly, Derek. Like, if, you know, with the delay, obviously my feelings will change a little bit, but I'm still excited, just not as much. Since, you know, yeah. Let's see. We did artifacts. We did... I do want to level up the other HP sands, though. From the Heart of Depths we got. Did we get another HP sands? Yeah, not very good ones, unfortunately. You did tell me many times your Yelan stats, Derek. Many times. Yelan's good with Hu Tao because she can increase max damage for everyone. Because you're using him on Abyss with Homa? Yeah, it's fine, Derek. It's fine. Unfortunately, Elminal... Well, it does involve Zhongli, sadly. This would be a team I'd use them with. Like one example of a team I would use with Xiao. My Jean is Constellation 3. When she gets Constellation 4, well, Xiao just gets stronger. And with Homa, we go burn your Chi-Chi. What if I told you, Elmanol, that I could have had a C4 plus Jean if it weren't for this little menace? Damn it, Chi-Chi. Took away so many potential Jean cons. Oh well. But yeah, with my Xiao, it would be 70 to 235, 173. Dang. Rip Jordan. And sure thing, Christy. Another example of a Xiao team I would use would be, like, if you can't run double Geo, I would highly recommend running Animo character, so Sucrose, Sacrificial Fragments, that's fine, a good battery for Xiao. Then you can run something like a double Pyro, can work. So like, say, Xiangling Bennett, or if you want to use Toma as your shielder, you can run Toma Bennett, kinda. And what Christy said, that's a very good team too. Like, Mona will help boost up Xiao's damage for, like, quite considerably. So you can run these two. Sucrose will battery Xiao. Toma will provide a decent shield for him. But if you happen to have a Tank Fei, C4, you can run Prototype Amber, full HP artifacts, energy recharge, or double energy, or energy recharge, double HP. Her shield is pretty solid. It's almost as good as Zhongli's. But another example, if you're able to pull it off, you can get rid of Toma, but instead C6 Xiangling. Okay. Another interesting combination you can do, if you can pull it off, would be to run Lisa, and here's why. With Lisa, at a particular Ascension, I think it's Ascension 4. Yeah, Ascension 4. So minimum level 70. Her burst will shred defense. One of the few characters that can do it. You can give her full noblesse. You can give her thrilling tales. And then she will act as a very big damage buff for Xiao. But that requires a lot of investment. So I would only do it when you're done with absolutely everything else and you'd want to try it out, but it's possible to do it. By huge investment, I mean just with artifacts, mostly. Because you need energy recharge on pretty much all of your pieces. High ER, energy recharge stance, high energy recharge, high energy recharge. So it has to be full 4-piece. Noblesse. So pretty much the only thing that you absolutely need to have is energy recharge sands. But if you want your Lisa to be tanky and you don't feel like getting the crit circlet, electro damage, whatever, you can just give Lisa like double HP to give her some survivability, I guess. Like I wouldn't recommend it for actual farming, but if you want your Lisa to just live and not die in one shot, you could do that. You could, but if you're running full support anyway. But if you do have Xiangling C6, then I would recommend just sticking with that. You know, stick with what you know and make it work. Lisa is just an example. I would also highly recommend bringing Sucrose instead, Elemenol, so then you can still run like the double Electro Kazuha team, because that is still very, very solid. Your fourth slot can either be Xingqiu, if you're not running with Hu Tao, or you can bring like another Electro character. Depending on what you need, anyway. Because I would recommend bringing another healer just in case. So like for example, if you have Kokomi, if you have even a Barbara, at least, Chi-Chi, Sayu, Jean. But if you want to run triple Electro, it's pretty funny. Because if you have Fischl, it's just turrets. You know? It's nothing but turrets. Because you have triple Yai turret, Fischl with Oz. Raiden Shogun's elemental skill, and then Kazuha just buffing all of them all at once. So that is a team you can use, and I've used that to clear my floor 11 for fun. Because why not? I have nothing to lose, nothing to gain. I just have to not get hit. That's the only thing. It's a very dangerous game I play with that setup. Otherwise, this team can work. This team can work very well. Trying to think. Other than that, Elemental, do you need anything else? Any other tips and advice? Or if anyone else would like some tips and advice on Abyss team building while we're still here. Because there's not much else to talk about. Or I feel like there's not much else to talk about. And considering Abyss is like, Abyss reset is on June 1st, which will be quite soon. I'll be very excited to tackle this again. So yeah, once again, Elmanol. For your current teams that you have raised, level up Toma if you want to. He just needs Black Tassel. Hello, Sasha. Welcome to stream. Toma just needs Black Tassel, at least 2-piece Tenacity, and 2-piece Emblem. My recommendation for constant shield and burst up time. Oh, hand check. Well, welcome back, I guess. Second half of floor 12, chamber 2. Oh, the pain floor. I don't know if I want to show you the run delta, if you're curious, but it may involve 1 Kamisato Ayaka and 4 constellations. You can probably just do it with 0 constellations, but the 4 really speed it up a lot. Oh, see you later, hand check. But pretty much my team for second half would be this. Yeah, pretty much just a freeze team, Delta. I would recommend Kokomi instead of Mona, because the damage those the Abyss Lectors and Herald can do is just annoying. So Kokomi is like my fail-safe healer. So I do lose the damage and all, you know, but I survive whenever that, you know, Herald is in his Hydro Shield and spinning all over the place, just knocking me into Electro Lectors attacks, into Pyro Lectors explosions. So the permafreeze is only good for like their first half before they enter shield. No Mona? Damn. Another team you can run, Delta. This is a more offensive setup. But if you don't have these two, you can run Diona as your healer. And then you can also run maybe Xingqiu as your Hydro applicator, and then run Kazuha. This can still work. It'll be a little weird though, because then you'll need to infuse Hydro with Kazuha instead of Cryo, because you don't have the off-field application. With Xingqiu, you have to play it a little safer. Ganyu will replace Ayaka in this team. Absolutely, Delta. The same principle applies. Except she doesn't need the enemies to be frozen. You can go with the melt build. Like, you could do that, but freeze Ganyu would be better here. Or like a Blizzard Gladiator Ganyu. Just so that, because once they're not frozen, they're just as a chip at their shield. And yes, Steph, I'm glad you're still here. Same team here, by the way. You can sub out Kazuha for Venti if you have him. And then use Kazuha in your first half. It's fine. But I just prefer the more offense-oriented setup, because then I have two sub DPS, main DPS, with Enabler for both of them. And Kazuha to buff both of them. Which is why I run this particular team. Hey, Eris, what's up? Alright, so honestly, I forgot about my plans for today. So I'm going to be going home at like, I want to say 5 hours, which is a long time, don't get me wrong. But that's going to involve me packing, making sure that I have everything ready, etc. Since I'll be going home to my parents for the weekend for Memorial Day. So I don't think I'll be doing co-op at this very moment. I'll just let you know when I'm actually able to do co-op, because the weekend's going to be a little hectic for me. If I'm unable to do, unable to do co-op, I'll make sure to let you all know earlier on. But regardless, I guess I'll go for now, because I'm going to take some R&R after I pack up. And I'll go home for the weekend for Memorial Day. So, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for lurking, if you've done so. Once again, we're just waiting for Yelan. That's all we're doing. So, yeah, I have nothing else to say. But I will say, though, in addition to that, if I have to, I may or may not skip tomorrow's stream. We'll see. It just depends if I'm doing anything extra tomorrow over at my family's house. We'll see. But I'll make sure to let you all know at that point. Alright, so thank you for watching. Thank you for lurking. Hope you all have a wonderful Saturday. Sorry you came back at a wrong time, Elmanol. I'm ending the stream. But if you want to know when I go live next, I will always post in the community tab. If you subscribe, you'll be able to get some notifications. Also in the Discord, I also post notifications there. And yeah. Take care and have a good one, guys.